I want to be treated a certain way. And a lot of the people who I've been attracted to who looked a certain way or had the looks that I wanted didn't treat me the way that I wanted to be treated.
It's relative and it's subjective. I agree. And we know what bitch is talking about when they say like 10. Like, we may understand all of that deep shit, but
so if my guy didn't see me as a 10, I wouldn't necessarily be mad. Because like you said, I'm more so worried about me pleasing the things that make you happy.
Or anybody that they feel like is rocking close to 11 is gonna be an issue.
Come on, Jerry.
I think that's my thing because I'm a 10 in my book regardless. So the person I'm dating or the next person, I could care less if they think I'm a 10 or not.
You already know who it be. It's your girl, Yuri G.
And I'm your boy, Atro Weeks Music, on everything.
You got just Jill from the Everything and Then Some podcast.
Phoenixx coming through, artist, host.
You got Dorian, actor, model.
Maven Logik Lee.
From Brooklyn, you already know what it is.
I'm coming from y'all live from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Coming straight out of Cleveland.
So we're gonna go ahead and kick things off with the homos. Do you want to get serious? Should you only seriously date people who classify you as a 10 on a 10-point scale? Why? And if they physically see you as a 7, but they see others as an 8 or 9, can that be a cause for concern? Might it still work, and how and when? Okay, so I think a relationship, even though they may not, well, we're gonna say it depends on what this scale is based on. If they're just doing it based on looks, I can totally understand. Like, Oprah may not be the most beautiful woman in the world. We might say she's 7, but her having that conversation and that personality is what makes her a 10. So if you're just basing it off looks, I can understand it. But if they're willing to be with you, even though they physically see you as a 7, it means a lot because that is gonna fade anyway. So if they're there because you're a 10 on your looks, then you might as well cancel it because the next 10 that comes by or anybody that they feel like is rocking close to 11 is gonna be an issue. So it can work based off of the scale purpose, like whether it's personality, looks, or it's a thing of, you know, as a whole. But I feel like Phoenixx can deliver something for me. So Phoenixx, what do you think?
I think more importantly than you thinking I'm a 10, I want to be a 10 to somebody I'm dating. But when I think of 10, I'm not speaking of just about like a physical perspective. When I think of 10, I want to be to that person what they dreamed of when they think about how they feel, how I make them feel. That's what I want to be a 10 at. I want you to be like, oh, I've never had somebody make me feel so good about myself or when I'm around them. So that's more important to me. And the second half about the 7, I'm at a point in my life now where, like, you know, being attracted to somebody physically is important to me, but it's starting to be a lot less important to me because I want to be treated a certain way. And a lot of the people who I've been attracted to who looked a certain way or had the looks that I wanted didn't treat me the way that I wanted to be treated. And so I had to look at the commonality, like, well, maybe the things that I'm making important are not that important because I'm not getting the results that I want. And I'm not being treated the way I want to be treated. And so I had to change how I looked at certain things. And I think sometimes you're supposed to grow in love. And I think we've been brainwashed to believe that it's love at first sight or you got to fall in love. But I think sometimes you can grow in love. And if a person has a lot of attributes to them that are beautiful and make them a beautiful person that may not necessarily be physical, you can grow in love with that person. Now, if you're totally not attracted to them, that's not something you can force. But I think a 7 is obviously not, in a scale of 10, what you think a 10 is, a 7 is obviously not somebody that looks that bad. You know what I mean? If you're looking at them in that type of way in the first place. So I think you gotta pick and choose do external things or internal things matter to you more, and make a decision like that.
All right, Dorian. You seem like you're a numbers guy. Tell us what you think.
I'm not a numbers guy. I don't know. I'm not a numbers guy. Like Phoenixx said, I'm not like real big on looks because I don't think I'm the best looking person. So if my guy didn't see me as a 10, I wouldn't necessarily be mad. Because like I said, I'm more so worried about me pleasing the things that make you happy. What's gonna put a smile on your face. That's what I'm more interested in. And two, a wise guy once said that we're individuals before we're a couple. So if my guy was to compliment or say somebody look better than me, I'm not gonna get mad because at the end of the day, I'm with you. You're with me. I'm supporting you. You supporting me. So, and I give compliments to niggas. I see somebody, hey, you look good. Oh, they fine as fuck. I mean, give compliments to what compliments do. But at the end of the day, like, the whole 10s and 7s, like I said, it doesn't really, like, get to me. Because at the end of the day, if I like you, and I like what you bring to the table, what you have to offer in life, and your goals and ambitions, that's what drive me and get me, then, hell shit, you're 20 in my eyes. At the end of the day. You ain't got to be the best looking person. Because like you said, physical appearance is going to die out. You can look good. Tyler Perry said it in one of them plays. You can have good sex. You can look good. But, baby, trust, it will go old. And you're going to have something else to hold that person, baby. You can't cook. If you can't clean. If you can't bring something to the table besides looking good. Because when you get old and wrinkly, baby, and them private parts don't work the same, what's going to happen then?
What's going to happen?
Child, period. What's going to happen?
That's over with.
It's over. Listen.
Have you come up with a plan?
Listen.
So, Jerry, how do you feel?
I feel first off, the person who I'm going to be dating, they're not going to be concerned with something as childish as rating me on a scale of 1 to 10.
Come on, Jerry.
I think that's my thing because I'm a 10 in my book regardless. So the person I'm dating or the next person, I could care less if they think I'm a 10 or not. And to be honest, that's how I feel about it.
Come on, childish.
You're so intellectual.
So, Logic, what about you?
I don't want to date a 10. Like, what I mean by that is, I don't want to date anybody. So from this is hard. Yeah, because to me, when I think, I agree with Jerry in the immaturity of like rating folks based off number, right? But in the interest of the topic, I feel like when we talk about 10 represents like this perfection, this essence of beauty, this whatever, and like I don't want to date anybody like that. Like I want to date somebody who is imperfect, who is just them, and whatever. I don't need to date anybody who's this. Oh my goodness, this. Like I don't need any of that. You know what I'm saying? So if a person, if I look at them and I'm like, okay, they're great. Like I'm not numbering them, and I don't expect them to number me. And if they number me, I wouldn't say I'm a 10, only because I feel like I have perfections and imperfections. Like I'm a lot of different things. And so 10 is like this ideal of perfection, and I'm not that, and I don't want to be that. And
you can still be a 10 with flaws.
Right. I'm saying that I guess it's hard for me to kind of like think from that like frame of mind, because I know what that 10 represents when we're talking about the topic, right? We're talking like that 10 represents like this person, they're just whatever, and I'm not that, and I don't want to be that. You get what I'm saying?
But I also feel like 10 is relative. Like your 10 is not my 10.
That's true.
I mean?
That's true. It's relative and it's subjective. I agree. And we know what bitches talking about when they say like 10. Like we may understand all of that deep shit, but everybody ain't saying. You get what I'm saying? So when bitches say 10, they're talking about, oh, you look like, and I'm gonna name a person because that bitch ain't a 10. But we could talk about Tyra, you looking like whatever. You looking like Tyson Beckford. Like whatever that means. Like bitch, please, I don't want a man that big. Like, you know.
Yeah, I think that the scales are are made on
superficial,
ideal, the ideal character, like, oh, he's this type of masculine, so he's appealing, or he looks more of a European descent, so he's beautiful. You know, like a lot of people like, oh, good hair, green eyes, pretty eyes, light skin. You know, anything that's European, trendy, and a popular vote is what they consider a 10. So you gotta speak up because you're talking.
No, I wouldn't try. I was trying to, before I said something.
I just had a discussion with everybody.
Listen, I put my words right before.
No. You just say whatever.
The other looks and the other numbers.
Yeah, you talking about you feel like it's counted.
Yeah, because like I said, it follows the trend of what's trending, not what looks are trending. I feel like that's what people necessarily. I'm not saying everybody, but in this day and age, people go for what's trending with that certain look. Like you said that.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like I was saying, I get, like you said, I feel like it's a trend. The looks, I guess, what people describe a 10. And I know anybody can say that a 10, but to be honest, I wouldn't think I fit the category. So I guess, like I said, numbers really don't necessarily faze me. I don't look for looks because I don't think I'm the best looking person, like I said. So I guess if I had to put a number on it, my 10 will only represent what you have to offer to me. Because like I said, everybody's attractive in their own way, but it's what you can bring to me, like ambitions, goals, dreams, aspirations, all of that. I guess will be what will put you in the category of a 10 to me. Because if you think I'm a 7, I mean that could just be my looks, but I know I'm gonna make sure that everything else I bring you're gonna love. It's gonna be better than the next person that you was with before me. You're gonna love me. There you go. If that makes sense, you know, try to word that the best way I could. Like I said, that social canceling out, I guess, when it comes to looks, everybody got this certain thought of what they want to see or what they perceive. And that can be, like you say, pretty much celebrities, you know, everybody to look like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or Beyonce. They have this image of look, of body, 6-pack, big butts, big titties, long hair. Like, it's just, everybody have this perception persona. Like,
I miss the 90s.
Give me a nerd with some glasses and, you know, who still wear hand-me-downs and, you know, a little suspender piece here and there. Okay, you know. Don't give me no 6-pack because, like I said, it's going to die after a while. Like, you're going to lose all that and what you have us to offer, you know.
All right, Logic. What you thinking?
I really feel like I said what I said.
Oh, you said what you said?
I think I'm great in my own way, and I think, you know, whoever I date will be great in their own way. The number system is flawed.
I feel like if you're already at a 10, what do I have to build you up to get to a 10? I feel like I'd rather get the lowest number so that way we can build together. Like if you're already 10, like if you feel like you're already perfect, then
can I say something?
Can I add to it? Like to make you perfect, I feel like you already there.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that both of y'all don't think that y'all are 10s. Everybody in the world is a 10, period. And I don't think I'm perfect. I know I'm not perfect. However, I know I'm a 10 because I see myself as a 10, even with all of my flaws.